So I'd like to welcome Tal Levy-Joseph to stage. She is VP of Engineering and one of my colleagues. Tal, welcome.
Thank you, Louis.
So
Honored to be here.
Thank you so much for being here. We heard the challenges Renee highlighted. Tell us a little bit about what we're going to be looking at and show us a high-level architecture diagram of what our portfolio provides today.
Will do, as long as the timer is good with me, right? Because you know me. So the solution that Renee was referring to is our AI-powered software delivery platform, spanning from strategy and planning all the way, Mui, to delivery. And it's basically designed to help our customers accelerate time to market and the delivery, significantly improve the productivity, and you'll see very soon why, maintain the highest standards of quality and scale, and doing that while control and reduce cost. And you talked about scale. We serve the largest enterprises in terms of scale in the world today. So if you look at the platform, Muhi, we see the layer of the modules and services that serve each one of the phases and roles in the life cycle. The platform is modular, it's open, and it integrates with almost any tool in the DevOps ecosystem today. And we do it so we can connect the dots and connect these siloed islands of data so to maintain full traceability, and then we can seamlessly integrate AI. Now, in this demo, Muhi, I wish I could demo more, but I'm going to focus on 3 use cases. The first one is around the Smart Advisor, that you can chat in context of any work item or entity in the platform. And the 2 others around autonomous delivery, around auto-generation of test and a defect. Okay?
Great. Let's get in.
Let's get in. So, Mui and the audience, welcome to the software delivery platform. On the left side menu, you can basically see all of the modules that I've talked about, starting with strategic portfolio management, agile and backlog management, quality and test automation, all the way to release and deploy. And across, beyond them, you can see the AI-driven analytics and insights to really give you the transparency and visibility into what is happening in the processes, so you can get the insights to make smarter decisions. So if I click on one of the dashboards, and this is one out of the many powerful dashboards that we have in the platform around security, agility, velocity, this one is around quality.
Tal, how do we integrate security? Security is very important to be integrated in the platform. How do we integrate it?
Completely. Everybody's are now talking about the shift left of security and compliancy. You should design to security, you should build security, you should test for security. So we integrate with OpenText Fortify and the Bricked to really maintain a full DevSecOps experience. Is starting with the scanning that you run, so you execute it from the platform. It knows how to analyze the results and also to classify them as vulnerabilities in the system. Even in this dashboard, you can actually see one of the graphs is around security. So let me continue with the first use case. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open the Scrum board view. And this is the place that visualizes all of the work items in progress for any given sprint or release. And what I'm about to do is drill down into one of the features, Mui. And I'm going to ask the Smart Advisor to basically identify the missing specs in my feature that is going to be implemented. And I want to tell you something about it. The ability to interact directly in the context of any entity gives you tons of opportunities to either complete some of the information that was missing or get more insights that you didn't know. And this is just one example.
Excellent. what else can you ask the aviator to do?
I was waiting for you to ask. So you can ask about the risk associated to a feature. You can ask about the predictability of when will a feature be delivered. And what we do also, we look at the historical data and identify patterns for similar feature, and then it's easier for us to predict. Again, understanding risk. You can take the feature and actually generate documentation writing in terms of a user guide. So really, the sky's the limit in terms of the data, because we own and we store the data, and data is powerful. Now, let me show you another thing. Mui, this feature will eventually need to be tested, right? And it's not just about creating the test and running the test and analyzing the results and then, generate defects from some of the results. But imagine that you had, someone that will do all of the work for you. But why imagine if it's already here? So we talked about agent, what we call goal-driven, task-driven agent. So I go to this feature, and I see that there's no coverage. All I need to do is click the button. It will give me the potential test scenario for that feature description. In the background, what we prompt to the aviator is basically the feature description, all of its associated assets and documents, including everything that is traced and connected to this feature. And here you go. I get all of these manual testing with all of the test cases. But again, why stop here? With Agile and DevOps, running fast, speed is everything. It's all about automation, automation, automation.
So you're taking manual tests and automating
them. Yeah, exactly. And I will tell you that we're basically, we have the unique differentiation in the industry today. We are the only one, everybody's are talking about it, we are the only one that can actually do it and convert a manual to automation. And that is thanks to Gen AI combined with our deep machine learning and neural network technology that we use for functional testing. So if you look at the script, it looks like plain English, right?
Yeah.
We call it a codeless, no-code script, but basically behind the scenes, it's all automated, and it recognizes the object of the application under test based on, not on their characteristics, but based on how they look on the screen, like human does.
Excellent.
Yeah, and that's unique for us. And probably you're going to ask me, yeah, but we talked about automotive, so some of the tests are done in the car, right? So we have an option to do offline testing, so you basically sit in the car, and then we upload the result to the platform. But what we've introduced today is part of Titanium X is an option. If you're a tester, you're sitting in a car, I'll go into the context of a specific feature. You're sitting in the car, and you're testing now the speed limit, right? So I can record a video of me driving or someone driving. They can explain what they're trying to do, what they're testing. We upload this video to the aviator. The aviator will analyze the speech and the video and the visuals, and will basically generate a script. And once it's generated, it can be either manual or automated, up to you. Some, BMW, some of them, are manual because they're done in the car, but now they have the script. But that makes a big difference, to our customers, and I think that will change a lot of the cost that in the past was associated to quality and especially testing automation, but still, never compromise on quality. Yeah. So yeah, just before I'm done, Renee was speaking, and I think I'm on time, amazing. Renee was speaking about, rethinking software delivery. It's rethinking not just software, the value that we deliver to our customer, whether it's a car, whether it's an SAP upgrade, whether it's a banking application, or whether it's an IoT device. Yeah. And it's not just BMW that managed to almost cut by half time to deliver to market their cars, but it's also other customers that you can see some of the numbers here on the screen. I just want to highlight. Pick and Pay, we're using our DevOps Aviator, getting to 95% automation coverage thanks to the Aviator.
Tal, thank you so much. Great
thank
job.
You very much. Thank you. Come by the booth.